The root causes of the toxic culture that allowed these terrible acts are many, but it's clear that a lack of diversity and women in leadership positions are among them. As the stories continued, we kept asking ourselves, would having more women in positions of power make a difference? The answer seems obvious if you look at the data. In spite of being 50% of the workforce, women continue to be underrepresented in the highest leadership roles. There is still work to be done. Women are still not represented on boards. According to the New York Times Upshot column, there are more men on corporate boards named John, Robert, William, or James than there are women on boards, period. Women are also underrepresented in the C-suite. While the number is slowly growing, according to Forbes magazine, women represent just 6.4% of CEOs in the Fortune 500. But we are finally having honest conversations about the glass ceiling, that phenomenon where women make it to senior roles only to be denied the top spot. We are discovering the language of unconscious bias as it relates to the glass ceiling, when decisions are made without malice that nonetheless prevent women from ascending to senior leadership roles. We are learning that when some women have reached that top spot, it is often when a company or organization was performing its worst. Women often were given opportunities during these moments only to be in those roles a short time and not necessarily go on to more prominent, stable leadership roles afterward. Call it the glass cliff. The clear message: we need more women leaders. We need more women board members and CEOs. We need women in all walks of political life. We need women out front on the most important issues of the day, be it climate change, reproductive rights, education, or social justice reform. We need more women leading public, private, and nonprofit organizations. We need more women to step up and claim the mantle of leadership. And we need the partnership of men and organizations that understand the importance of having a more diverse body of leadership in all of our institutions. With this as our backdrop, we dove with fierce urgency into our mission. Write a book that challenged women to go hard after their personal and professional goals by aligning their values and intentions with meaningful action. We know from our research at the Center for Creative Leadership, CCL, that when you align deep self-awareness with assessment, challenge, and support, profound, lasting change happens. Unlike other career advice books, our intent isn't to fix you. Rather, we want to help you understand the barriers in your way and to share practical, actionable advice to overcome those barriers. We don't give you our opinions about what you can do, but instead, we pass on advice backed by the latest research. We also share stories of leaders whose experiences illustrate different ways to put that advice into action. We include the advice of men who we believe bring rich insight that women need to hear. Too often, the voices of men are missing in discussions about advancement for women. Their voices are crucial to our conversations about and movement toward gender parity in the workplace and society. We also challenge ourselves and those reading the book to pay it forward and work more diligently on behalf of girls. We were shocked and disheartened by the data that showed that girls begin to step away from leadership roles as early as in grade school. We can't accept this. Every girl should have the opportunity to fully embrace her authentic self and step into her own leadership power. We were deeply aware of race and class as we wrote this book. We don't pretend to resolve or adequately address these issues. The realities in the differences of the lived lives of women of color from white women, women in poverty from those in privilege, or women identifying their gender in more fluid versus traditional terms can't be overstated. Intersectionality is a critical issue, and modern feminism is grappling with this as women try to understand the role that race, class, and increasingly gender identity play in access and visibility in public life. These issues often dictate who gets a voice and who is considered credible.